Oh, now that is a Capwell baby.
Ssisi, the baby has your nose.
Has your eyes, Sophia.
Has such incredible little hands.
What a beautiful baby.
What's the baby's name?
Is it a boy or a girl? A boy or a girl?
I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know.
Hey, Kelly.
I don't know.
Kelly, baby. What?
Oh, Jeffrey.
Hey.
Well, it looks to me like you've been cleaned out.
What?
Well, you don't need all this stuff if you're not working on the case, and you're not working on the case. The McCormick case, that is. I confiscated everything, by the way, just to make sure you weren't withholding evidence.
You had no right to do this.
You can't expect me to trust you to do an adequate job when your lover is the prime suspect.
What a crock. D.A. Timmons further stated that it was the fast action of the police, coupled with the investigation of his office, that brought the incident to a speedy conclusion. It's incredible. Now, Jerry, never believe anything you read in this rag.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Mr. Capwell.
Thanks. Yeah, hello?
Hello, Mason.
Who is this?
Mason, I know you killed Mark McCormick.
What? What did you say?
Hello, sweetheart.
Well, Daddy, don't you look good this morning?
Feels great. There's a whole new world out there.
Listen, that's good. I'm going over to Kelly's to see if she's okay, and if she needs anything, I'm sure she'd love to see you. Why don't you come with me?
Well, actually, I was on my way over there.
You were?
Mm-hmm. With your mother. Why don't you join us, and we'll all go together.
Sure, the more the merrier.
Well, that's wonderful. Does this mean that you...
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
Not at all.
Eden, I'm sorry. Look, this is great. We can all go together.
Well, shall we?
Good, yep.
Okay, well, wait a second. I have to call Cruz. I left before he got up. So how about if I meet you at the car?
Oh, fine.
Okay. I'll be right there. That's strange.
Hi.
Oh, Tori, how you doing?
Good. I'm surprised to see you here.
Well, I just thought I'd stop in and check on Chip.
Oh, he's doing great.
Yeah, the nurse just told me that he's going to be released today.
That's right. As soon as the paperwork is done, we're out of here.
That's great.
Scott said he would be tired for a bit, but he'll be fine. He's fine.
I'm glad to hear it. Could I give you a ride home?
Oh, no. No, it's not necessary.
Oh, I know, but it's on my way, and I wouldn't mind. I'd be happy to, actually.
Okay.
Well, he was so good. He didn't cry once when he was in with the doctor.
Hey, how you doing, little guy?
You're a lucky man. You have a beautiful son.
Oh.
sensational. I mean, I think you have done a sensational job, and in such a short time. You know, it's hard to work miracles with no time and no money, but you've managed to do it.
Well, thank you.
This is a work of genius. I think it's just sensational.
Well, it's a constant reminder to me of what my job is here. They're beautiful children, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they are indeed. So, what case are you working on right now?
Well, actually, Philip, it is probably the most exciting lead I've had on the case so far.
Hello?
Kane.
Kane, in here. Come on in, Kane. It's good to see you, man.
Oh, there it is.
So, what do you think? This is all Andrea's doing. You should be proud.
I am. I'm very proud. It's very nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
Great.
If you will excuse me, I'm off to see someone. I hope to be back and see you later.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, you are just the person I wanted to see.
Oh, that's nice. Because I've been looking for you and haven't found you for a few days. What have you been doing?
Well, I've been here most of the time. I've been working a lot. Why don't you sit down?
I don't want to sit down because you've got that I know something you don't know look in your eyes and it scares me.
Oh, yeah?
Just, yeah, tell me. What?
When you knew Sully, did she have a family?
Yeah, why?
Well, just bear with me. Did you know anyone in her family?
She had a sister. What is this about?
Kane, is it possible that you and Sully had a daughter?
Hey, it was just a dream. You're all right. You're okay.
Jerry, I keep dreaming about it. I just can't let it go.
Yeah, it takes time, but you will. Believe me. Yeah.
And I hate that people don't think of it as a human. I mean, like, that's not supposed to hurt as much. You know, just because the baby wasn't fully developed, I feel just as empty.
I never thought of our baby as anything but a person. It didn't matter to me whether we had a girl or a boy. It still doesn't. It mattered to me that it was our baby. Ours together.
Jeffrey, what if it was something I did?
Hey, I don't want to hear that. See, just take that out of your head. Okay? Come in.
Hi.
Hi, Callie. Hey, Debbie.
You know, he's going to be a little tired for a while. It's going to take him a bit of time to get back to his old self.
Well, what is his old self like? What is this, what's the little guy really like to do, anyway?
Oh, let's see. Well, he loves Sesame Street. He loves Bert and Ernie, especially.
Bert and Ernie?
Yeah. And he loves bananas. Absolutely hates carrots.
Boy, I can't blame you on that, buddy. I hated carrots, too. He likes this thing, though, obviously.
Yeah, and he hates it, you know, when he has to go to bed at night and we have to turn all the lights off in his room.
Well, maybe we could get him a little radio or something.
Yeah, that's an idea. And over here, this is his favorite toy. This is Dimples. Look at you smiling. Yeah, this is Dimples.
Well, yeah, I can see why he likes Dimples. Dimples is pretty cute. Hey, bud. Yeah, this is a lucky guy.
Cruz, what are you doing here?
Seriously? I just wanted to come by and see how he was doing. I feel like I missed out on this whole first year, you know.
You didn't. You delivered him, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, Tori. I think about it all the time, actually.
I have to go down and get the mail. Why don't you play with him until I get back?
Yes? Hello. I'm Joan Stiller from the clinic. Angie Dalton asked me to stop by.
I see.
You've missed your last 3 sessions, and she was getting worried. You're supposed to call if you can't keep an appointment.
I apologize. It's been hectic. My son's been in the hospital.
Oh, is he all right?
Yes, he's fine now.
I see you have company.
Cruz Castillo, this is Joan Stiller.
How do you do?
Hello.
Victoria, if you want to continue with your therapy, you're going to have to call. I mean, you know that stressful situations are...
Yes, I understand. If you'll excuse me now, I had to put my son down for a nap. We just got back. I'm sorry.
Certainly.
Thank you.
You see, when I decided to take you off the McCormick case, I also decided to clean your files for you.
You wouldn't know where to...
I have no right. I'm the district attorney. This is my department. If you hadn't noticed, I have a right to do anything I damn well please around here. And while I was cleaning out your files, looking over your investigation, I came across this. There's a file way in the back. You know, you had to go back to clerical school. This was not in alphabetical order, honey.
You haven't got an ounce of integrity.
Me? How about you? You're a spy. You gonna judge me from that high moral perch? I mean, come on, lady. You come into my office. You try to hang everything you can on me, then you like sit down there and act holier than thou. Who the hell do you think you are?
I am doing my job.
Oh, come on! Doing your job? Reporting to the Attorney General on me and my office? I mean, these are pretty horrible accusations in here. I don't see how you can sit down there acting so noble and so holy when all you are is a spy. I ought to fire you, you know that?
You wouldn't even if you could. I have so much dirt on you, Tim, and...
Oh, come on! You're blowing smoke! You don't know squat!
We'll see, won't we?
We'll see.
I may be removed from this case, and it may be official, but I will stay on this case unofficially. I will stay on it until I solve it. You know as well as I do that he is framed.
Oh, well, that's the old Capwell song, isn't it? I was framed. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't know. I think Mason Capwell, he had motive, he had opportunity, he was drunk, and he was angry after Mary died. I think this fits him like an Italian suit. Besides, you know, what reasonable criminal would wait 2.5 years to frame somebody? Does that make any sense?
Get out.
Julie, I got a phone.
Well, this just gets more and more interesting. My God, what will happen next?
I had a checkup with my doctor, and he said everything was fine, and there shouldn't be any other reason for this to happen, and we can try again soon. But I have Jeffrey here, so I'm okay. But thank you for your concern.
Well, I hope you know that Cruz and I are here if you need anything.
Thanks, Eden.
Honey, you and Jeffrey are going to have lots of kids.
I know, Daddy. But we'll never forget this one. This one will always be very special to us. Excuse me for a minute.
Sure, honey, you go ahead.
Can I give you a hand?
No, it's okay, Daddy. I'll be right back.
You two can go ahead. I'm going to stay here for a while to see how she is.
Thanks, Sophia. You know, she's not letting go of this baby. It's like the thing is still real. It's not an easy thing to watch.
You know that's going to happen for a little while, Jeffrey. When Cruz and I lost the baby, it was the same way. But it'll be okay. You just have to be patient.
Thanks. Thank you.
Come, Eden, I'll drive you back to the beach, huh?
Okay.
Jeffrey, will you remember, please, that we're just a phone call away?
Yeah. Thanks, СиСи.
See you. I'll take care of these.
Yeah. Sophia, I want you to tell me about TJ. Has he said anything to you about what happened in Wyoming?
No, he hasn't, but I haven't seen much of him lately. Why?
Because I hold him responsible for this. And if he hadn't have dragged Kelly out into that storm all over the place, none of this would have happened.
Well, I know you're very upset, Jeffrey, but I'm sure TJ did his very best to take care of her.
Yeah. Well, you see, I think he's a hustler. And I better not ever see him anywhere near my wife again.
No, it's impossible.
I thought so, too. Actually, I was putting the pieces together on another case. I was searching for the parent of a child who was born to a serviceman who'd been hit in an ambush while on LRRP. I traced him to your lost platoon.
After that, I traced him to a hospital in Guam. That's when I realized that he was you. Kane, your injuries are his injuries. Listen. Father is believed to have been severely wounded in the upper torso and right leg during a firefight in May. This is in 1970 in the border region 5 kilometers from Hill 543. I'm still not positive about this, but it looks very possible.
What other evidence do you have?
It's sketchy. But the mother's name was Sue Lee.
Well, is that it? Look, there are a lot of women in Vietnam named Sue Lee.
The child was born at a time while you were recovering in a hospital.
Wait, what does that prove? Sue Lee would have told me if there was a baby.
Maybe she didn't want you to know.
Why?
I don't know. There's more. In this report, the woman had a younger sister. The sister claims that the woman was killed in the fall of Saigon.
Sue Lee had a sister. Her name was Tron.
Tron. It's a match.
Well, but that's another common name.
Look, in the account that the sister gave, she said that the woman would never disclose the identity of the father. She was afraid of reprisals against the child. But she did say that she was deeply in love with a serviceman who'd been severely wounded in action.
Let me see this.
You know, I really, should put him down for a little nap. I think I need some sleep myself.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry about Joan. I've been kind of uptight, you know.
Yeah, you seem a little edgy. Listen, I hope you won't, think it's too far out of line of me, but, I'm curious. That problem with cocaine you were having, how's that going?
I'm in a rehabilitation program, and I'm doing very well. I have no intention of going back to drugs again. And I will not endanger my child's life.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you won't. I just thought I should ask.
I think it's time for you to go.
Yeah, okay. Bye, little buddy. Bye-bye. You got your kiss. I'll see you. Listen, I'd like to see him again sometime. Think we can make some kind of plan to do that?
Yeah. You know, Cruz, I know how you feel, but I'm not so sure it's a good idea for you to start any kind of, real relationship with the baby.
I'll be in touch.
I've called everywhere.
Did you call the hospital, darling? You may be going to see Chip.
Yeah, I guess he could have.
What's the matter?
Okay, you're gonna think this is totally illogical, but I'm scared.
Honey, what are you afraid of? What?
All of this stuff with Chip.
Marka, you listen to me. Cruz happens to love you very much. You don't have to worry about that. He has enough love for both of you.
Sorry, I've got to stop doing this.
No, you don't have to stop doing it. It helps to cry. Crying helps get the pain out.
Well, I feel like the pain will never go away.
It will, honey. It really will, and it helps to talk about it.
I just want to know why it happened. I mean, what did I do wrong, Mother?
You didn't do anything wrong. Kelly, sometimes nature just takes care of things for us, and you've got to quit dwelling on it. Oh, darling, it hurts to lose a baby. It hurts more than anything.
I have to function. I do. I have to, and I just don't know how to get through with this, Mom.
You got to start thinking about yourself, and you can't obsess about this anymore.
And I never realized how much I wanted this baby until I lost it. And I feel like it's my fault.
Oh, my darling, it's not your fault. No.
Darling? Hell, you should mind your own business, Cruz. You should mind your own business. This is my business. Yeah, for Santa Barbara, the number of an Angie or Angela Dalton. Hi. Let me grab those. Look.
Where have you been? Tell me about the phone call.
It was eerie. Low, soft.
Was it a male or female?
I couldn't tell. I didn't know if it was Timmons just poking fun or if it was for real, but it tipped me off to one thing.
What?
I'm being followed.
How do you know?
Must be. How else did they know I was at the Orient Express?
That's right. Great. First there was the traffic violation, and the gun, now this. Someone is sticking to a very peculiar schedule.
At least as long as you're here, we'll know what Timmons has.
That's not going to be easy. He just reassigned me. I'm off the case.
Great.
All right. I'm still working in the DA's office. I still have some access here, and we will just continue this on our own. We will figure this out together. Somebody's out to get you.
Well, I'm having lunch delivered. I heard that Chip was getting out of the hospital, and I thought you could use a celebration. Now, I knew that you would say no to going out, so I brought the celebration with me.
You knew that.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The feast ought to be here any minute. Meanwhile, these are for you.
Philip, they are lovely. After everything you've done, I should be cooking for you.
Oh, no. Your company is all I want. Watching you these last few days at the hospital, I've seen how strong you are, how selfless.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, yes. And you have the ability to face life head on. And that is rare in anyone.
I can't take credit. I didn't have much choice.
I wish I could say that I live alone by choice, too.
Oh, come on. You could have any woman you want.
Maybe, but any woman is not necessarily the right woman.
Well?
What?
What do you think?
Well, I think it's so bizarre you don't even need to waste your time anymore.
Why?
Because I would have known. Sue Lee would have told me.
Well, how can you be so sure
I'm
of that?
sure. I'm sure. Andrew, we were in love. We were going to leave Vietnam together. We were leaving Vietnam when she died. She wouldn't leave a baby behind.
Well, maybe she had another way of getting the baby out of the country.
What? No.
Yes, it's been done before. Maybe she thought it was too dangerous for all three of you to leave together.
No, she would have told me. She would have told me.
Maybe she didn't know how to tell you. Think. She must have said something that you missed or something that you just dismissed.
No.
Won't you at least try?
I don't remember anything, okay?
Oh,
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm having information about the child faxed over from Thailand later on this afternoon.
Oh, Jeffrey?
Mason, Kelly's upstairs. She's sleeping.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to come by and express my condolences.
Yeah, well, I'll pass the message along.
I see you're still angry at me. For not siding with Mother in the Hal Clark business.
I just think you could have had a little more compassion for her, Mason.
I wish she could have had a little more compassion for us instead of hiding behind her lies and letting us pay the price.
She was not the only one involved in this, you know that.
Jeffrey, I can say this because I understand Mother. I see a lot of her in me. The part of me that I detest.
You son of a...
You're right.
You know, all she talks about is losing you know that? And now she's leaving. She's going back to England.
I heard. It may be the first honorable thing she's done since she came to Santa Barbara. How soon, do you know?
No, she's not going unless I go with her.
What?
Apparently, she's not leaving without me.
Well, what about Kelly? She'd never put up with that. Neither would the rest of the family.
Yeah, well, that is between Kelly and me, not the Capwells.
I can't believe you'd even consider it. Everything you have is here.
Look, Mason, she's very fragile right now. I'm not about to turn my back on her, because you, man, have done enough to hurt her as it is.
Fine, you do what you want. Just make sure you do right by Kelly.
Stay out of my business, Mason.
Listen to me, Jeffrey. If you just uproot Kelly and take her away with no consideration whatsoever, I will be in your business deeper than you can imagine. Good seeing you again, Jeffrey. Do tell Kelly I dropped by.
I had to go into the office. I was up all night thinking about the Mark McCormick case. I thought I'd go in early, see if I could come up with something.
Did you find out anything?
Not yet. How's Kelly?
She's fine. I just think she needs some more time.
How are you?
I'm okay. I called the office, and you weren't there.
Yeah, well, afterwards, I went to the hospital, and I was just gonna poke my head in and take a look at Chip, but I found out he was going home today, and Tori showed up, and so I ended up giving him a ride home and visiting for a little while.
Why didn't you tell me right away?
I wasn't trying to keep anything from you.
Really?
I just knew it would upset you.
No, not telling me is going to upset me. Can't do this. We have to share our feelings.
I know. I called actually once, and the line was busy, and I was going to call again, but it slipped my mind. It was nothing intentional.
You wouldn't have told me if I hadn't asked, would you?
Probably not.
Look, we can't do this. You have to tell me what you're feeling, and I'll tell you what I'm feeling. It's the only way we can make it with this.
I know. I'm really sorry. It won't happen again.
Kelly?
I don't know, honey. It just happened. I had a woman that helped me when we were up there, a midwife, and she said that these things just sometimes happen, and it can't be avoided, and I don't know, I just feel really responsible for the whole thing.
Hi yourself.
I think we need to get out of the house, Jeffrey. Come on, let's go do something fun, upbeat.
Yeah, you up to that?
I feel like we slept the day away. I think we could use a little fun.
Okay, so let's go.
Hey. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm all right.
I just feel like I've been so wrapped up in my loss, I haven't been taking care of your feelings.
I'm okay.
I know how much this baby meant to you. And we'll have more babies, you know we will. I mean, we can't help ourselves. We love each other, right?
I do love you. And I do want to have lots more babies with you.
Oh, come on, let's go. Let's go have some fun.
Hey.
Okay?
Let's have some fun here. Hmm? Right here.
Here?
Here.
No, here, let me help you with that.
No, you did the cooking, I'm gonna do, the cleaning.
No, I didn't exactly cook.
But I didn't do much cleaning. Thank you, really. Thank you for a lovely day.
You're welcome. Is it over?
I don't know. Is it?
What's the matter, Tori? Something's been bothering you. What is it?
Philip, I don't know if you're gonna understand this, but I'm worried about my son.
Well, I think it's strange if you didn't.
No, I'm not worried about his health. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. It's just from the moment Chip was born, I always considered him to be my child, not Cruz's or Mason's. And he's the most important part of my life, and I don't want to share him.
I can understand that. What is it that you're afraid of?
I don't want anybody to take him away from me.
How could anyone do that?
There's something that you don't know about me. I am a drug addict. I'm a recovering drug addict. I mean, I went into a rehab program. I used to have a problem with cocaine. And as you know, drug addicts don't make great mothers. And most people don't feel that drug addicts can recover.
Everyone has weaknesses. The strong ones overcome them. They have the ability to admit. May I have this dance?
Are you sure?
This is my favorite song.
Excuse me, Mr. Timmons, it's so nice to see you.
I'm meeting someone. Mr. Peters left a message at my office. I'm supposed to meet him here at 7.
Yes, he's been expecting you, if you'll follow me. Huh. He was here just a moment ago. Perhaps he went to the restroom. I'll have the waiter come over while you wait.
Yeah, sure.
May I help you?
No thanks. I think somebody already has.
So I'm convinced that somebody is trying to frame him for Mark McCormick's murder. Things are popping up all over the place that we had no knowledge of. He's sure that he's being followed, and he got a threatening phone call today.
What did they say?
That they know that he killed Mark McCormick.
And what does Keith know about this?
A lot more than we do, and he is starting his own investigation, and I am off the case. I'm off the case. He thinks I'm prejudiced. So once again, we're pitted against this dirtbag.
Well, at least you're on the inside, so you'll know what's going on with him.
Yes, well, Keith is also on to the fact that I've been investigating him for the Attorney General. He is watching me like a hawk. So being subtle is going to be very tough.
Mason.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
I got your note. It came right over. What's up?
I told Cruz and Eden everything.
Why did you do that? It's probably just a hoax.
Why don't you let us help? Look what happened last year when you went off by yourself and didn't tell anybody where you were going. Look where that got you.
Mason, please. Please let Cruz help you.
What was that?
Was wounded. My platoon had been out in the boonies for a few months. We were out of touch. I don't know, I hadn't seen Julie in maybe half a year. But we wrote. She would have said something. She never said anything.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Just give me a break, okay?
I'm trying to help you. I know this is painful.
Oh, God, I know. I'm sorry. I guess it's possible. And with some of the places we were, they couldn't have gotten mail to us. Maybe something just didn't get through.
Miss Andrea Bedford, Emma Raising Children, please?
Yes, thank you.
Sign right here, please. Sign right here.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It's from Thailand. You want to do the honors? Okay. This could be your daughter, Kate.
Darling, I got reservations.
Good. What time?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll be right down.
Okay. Hello? Hello, Mother. No, I haven't spoken to Kelly about leaving yet. Because I'm not going to. If you want to go to England, you're going to have to go by yourself. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
Well, what?
No. Cruz ran up the road, and I checked the beach. No sign.
Were you sure there was anybody really there?
Well, I looked all around the outside of the house, but in the sand out there, you can't see nothing but footprints.
Well, what are we going to do?
Did Mark have any relatives living in town that you knew of?
No, not that I know of.
You made any new enemies lately?
Cruz, I'm a lawyer. It'd be easier to say if I made any friends lately.
Mason, come on.
I don't know. I've prosecuted people. I've defended people. Who knows?
Well, how long do you think you've been followed?
Maybe a week.
Sounds like we better get this guy before he feeds Timmons any more ammunition. Sounds like it's time to set a trap.
More public officials are considering that. What are the pros and cons? I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me on NBC Nightly News.